Happy Thursday, everyone.
Yay, good morning.
Yeah, it's Thursday. We have our coffee. Yay.
Yay.
I'm Angelyn.
I'm Angelyn.
Look, we have like
I know.
this color thing going on here.
Yesterday
Whatever.
we wore the same shirt. So if you saw our Facebook post, we had the same shirt on, just in a different color.
We did. Yeah.
See, we did not plan that.
It happens.
At all.
It happens. Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay, today we're going to talk about some of our favorite things. Actually, real quick, should we show them our birthday tattoos?
Oh, yes.
I did post about it yesterday, but... So we actually, it's so funny because we talked about putting them in the same place, but we didn't. We did. So hers is on her inside arm, mine is on outside here. Check out my Instagram from yesterday. It shows a close up of the tattoo. It is from one of our favorite book series. And the quote basically is just talks about a bond that a group of witches have in the book, but it was a bond that we felt like we identified with too. So. Anyway, so look.
A forever bond.
Yes, yes. So the quote says, "From now until the darkness claims us." So we're stuck with each other for a while. Okay, so favorites. I guess we kind of jumped favorite book series, which we didn't have on our list, but I feel like we have to talk about now. Yeah. So.
Okay, you go first.
Yeah. So I think my favorite is a book series called Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, and that's where this this tattoo comes from. This quote comes from.
I don't know. I would probably have to say the same, but I just started reading Fourth Wing, and so I'm kind of digging it. I'm about 3/4 of the way through the first book, which is called Fourth Wing, and I really like it so far.
That's like a serious jump, though, from the Sarah J. Maas world.
It is.
But she has a couple other series, too.
There's still dragons and special powers and fun stuff like that. And
we are definitely, fantasy... You know, not a lot of reality. I do read some...
No reality.
Some nonfiction,
it
but...
It snowed last night. We don't want to live
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Okay, so back to what our list was.
Circling back.
Circling back. So our favorite things to sew.
Yes.
My favorite thing to sew is probably quilts.
My favorite thing to sew is probably bags.
Yes.
But I do like to sew clothes too.
Oh yeah.
I love to sew hoodies.
Yeah.
Hoodies are like a staple in my wardrobe.
Although you didn't make either of these.
I did not make either of these hoodies, but
maybe next week we'll wear. I have one of my favorite hoodies.
There we go.
Is a hoodie that she made.
We'll wear hoodies that I made.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Awesome. I love it. Okay, so favorite fabric designers. We had to go designers because we were making a list, and I was like, do we have to pick just one? So my favorite fabric designers, probably Carolyn Friedlander.
Yep.
I love anything Ruby Star.
Yes.
Yeah. Tula Pink, of course. Heather Ross.
Oh yeah.
Heather Ross is like one of my OG favorite designers.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Allison Glass, which I know I have a weird, hilarious story that I'll have to tell you guys sometime about meeting Allison for the first time. I'm so sorry, Allison. And probably Maureen Cracknell. She designs for art gallery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's so many art gallery designers that I love.
Yeah, that's true.
And of course Tula. And of course Roar just came out, and I bought an obscene amount of it.
That's true.
Like obscene amount.
You guys are lucky there's any left for you.
Yeah, you really are, because I took a lot of it. So. Sorry, not sorry. So.
All right, so favorite sewing tool. Ooh. I probably should have thought about that one a little bit more.
I know what mine is.
Do you? Okay, you go first.
So my favorite sewing tool is a stiletto.
I knew she was gonna say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's perfect for sewing bags, especially if you're working with anything thick. Like vinyl or faux leather or anything like that. And then, you don't get your finger in near the foot or the needle. Yeah. So that definitely is probably my favorite. And of course, the one that Denny made for us with the flat sides doesn't roll off my table.
Oh, yes. We have a local, still local. Sadly, they're moving. But a guy that made some really amazing stilettos. Yeah, and clappers. Yeah. So favorite, so I don't know. I'm torn because I have like 3 or 4 clappers, but there's this tool that I have that's from Vintage Stitches by Janae, and we actually use it in the studio a lot, but it's a binding tool. Oh, so it's a really handy binding tool that allows you to like mark the corner where you turn, and then also to measure the overlap when you sew the strips together. So
that's a nice tool.
That is a nice tool.
I think you gave me one of those.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. So, okay, very last one. Non-sewing hobby, which I guess we kind of touched on in the beginning. Reading is kind of
Oh, what kind of?
Yeah.
I mean,
when we have
I feel like it's no secret that I love horses, and I do ride horses every week.
Yeah.
And I take horseback riding lessons.
Yeah.
And it's something that I've done since I was like 7 or 8 years old.
Young.
I don't know. Frida knows.
Yeah.
Frida. How
yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I do when I'm not sewing or working.
Yeah. I'm feeling so much pressure right now because I don't know. Do I have a hobby that's not sewing related? I don't know. I like to read, but I don't. But I listen to audiobooks so I can sew while I'm reading.
That's true.
So I don't know. I might have to get back to you guys on that. I'll think about that.
Yeah.
I have a boatload of kids, so does that count as a hobby? All right. Well, I think that covers our favorites. We'll circle back. Drinking coffee. How about that? That's a good hobby. Okay.
Coffee is an excellent hobby. Yes.
Anywho, happy Thursday.
With me.
Well, yeah, but that's I just
hobby.
assume those things.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right, you guys. Happy Thursday.
Right. Yes. Have a good Thursday. Have a good weekend.
Yeah. Hopefully we get some sun and no more snow. We'll see you next week.
All right.
Bye. Bye.